I mean, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retiring, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your...
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm going to beat your and I'm going to beat Jaden on.
Very confident. Says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man, you know, he's a dumbass. And so it's going to be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth. But Piers, I'm being so honest, man, this guy's...
Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul sit across from Piers Morgan, trading confidence and attitude before their fight. Jake admits Tank is the toughest and most dangerous opponent he's ever faced, a major step up from anyone he's fought before. But Gervonta stays calm and self-assured. He promises that on fight night, fans will see a sharper, stronger version of himself ready to dominate.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking. And I also saw,
I don't know how durable he is. I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I could get him where I want him.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do.
Gonna be
first his skills, the moment.
I think I saw 6 rounds. Is what you thinking? I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
Yeah, it's right around there.
Yeah. Sharper. Just my focus gotta be blazing that night. Just me and him in that ring. All in all, be better.
How you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round is going? Yeah. Yeah.
That's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
To be a good beating, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Jake Paul tells Piers Morgan with full confidence that everyone will see the truth come Saturday, November 15th. He says all the talk and predictions will end once the first bell rings. Jake believes his performance will speak louder than any interview, proving who truly deserves victory under the spotlight. In recent years, boxing has evolved from a sport built on pure skill into a global show driven by fame, attention, and entertainment.
Says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man, you know, he's a dumbass. And so it's going to be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth. But Piers, I'm being so honest, man, this guy's easy work.
Emiliano Vargas says Jake Paul understood this change earlier than anyone. Instead of chasing a long amateur career or Olympic glory, Jake built his own massive audience first. By blending social media with boxing, he unlocked huge paydays no matter his ranking or titles. Today, younger fans follow storylines, drama, and trash talk more than old-school boxing achievements. Vargas believes that puts traditional fighters at a disadvantage. Legends spent decades earning big fights, but now a single viral moment can make someone famous overnight. While this new era brings excitement, Vargas warns that the real meaning of being a champion, skill, honor, and hard-earned respect must never be forgotten.
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. All I know is that Jake is making, goddamn.
But when they say
look, God bless Jake, bro, because this is what he figured out. He figured out this. I told you, world champions that have dedicated their whole life to this sport, they will never get paid. Not even a percentage of what he's making.
Yeah.
But because attention brings dollars. It doesn't matter if it's a podcast, if it's a movie premiere, if it's boxing. If there's no attention on it, you're not going to make no money from it.
This is like the WNBA conference. That's why they don't make the money, because they don't have the attention.
No, for sure. I was at the WNBA yesterday.
Yeah.
It's the finals. So all that aside, I just feel like Gervonta could crack though, bro.
Oh, of
Gervonta
course.
could crack. I mean,
so this is what I want.
He's sparred light heavyweights and heavyweights before. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Even taller guys.
For sure.
Yeah, so what I really want to ask you in regard to that fight is, like, obviously someone like Gervonta is not, in his mind, he's not going to go out there and look stupid, no matter how it goes.
Right. No, he's not.
But that's what when I see it's an exhibition fight, I'm like, what does that mean?
And you can still get knocked out. You know, I feel like that means there's not going to be no winner.
No effect on the record.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. But you could get knocked out.
So you don't think, because like, you know, the beef now is like, this shit's the WWE. That's what people say about boxing.
I mean,
like, you're completely right about Jake and what he's done. It's insane.
Yeah.
But he'll get the WWE. Oh, this is just like, what is this? Do you see it that way?
God bless him, bro. God bless him, bro. And look, the thing is, every single person that is commenting that, if they brought $100 million check in front of you, hey, call my fights, WWE fights, whatever you want to call it. If I'm getting paid $100 million, I mean, come on.
Non-basketball terms, just such a funny internet comment. Explain this to me like a third grader. What is an exhibition fight?
He figured out boxing is all about attention.
100%.
And he went from Disney to, you know, getting paid what? That shit was lit, bro.
It was lit?
I was chopping it up with Floyd was there.
It was
like,
good?
People they won by like, I think 1 or 2 points. But I was standing up and I was jumping, you know, it was the finals.
From Garrett's point of view, a fight between a decorated pro like Gervonta Davis and a YouTuber turned boxer would have sounded impossible years ago. He calls it a spectacle, not because of lack of talent, but because of how unusual it is for boxing tradition. Jake Paul turned chaos into profit, mastering the art of headlines, controversy, and attention. Gareth says that's exactly why this fight exists. Jake proves that attention itself can create opportunity. Some longtime fans hate it, others love it. But either way, this new mix of entertainment and unpredictability is changing the sport. Like it or not, Jake's influence can't be ignored.
Be up all this.
Well, there's an end game and a bookend to what Jake Paul's doing, and I think he's getting very close to the bone with this one because it doesn't really work. It's the biggest freak show so far. Like you say, Gervonta is not in everybody's list, but he's there or thereabouts in the pound for pound list. I mean, since the Lamont Roach fight, people have been down on him a little bit more. You know, a lot of people might have lost that fight, you know. Obviously his troubles and travails away from the ring have meant that, you know, people are starting to question at 33 now, is he?
No, I don't even think he's that.
31.
I think he's 31 max, 31.
Yeah. But they're beginning to question his validity.
But yeah.
31, yeah? 30. Okay. Yeah. They're beginning to question, or I don't think we all are, but people are in general beginning to, pundits and some fans are beginning to question his validity in that top 10 pound for pound list. I think he belongs there myself, or just outside it. Certainly in the top 15, no question. Maybe top 13. I think I've got him. I think I had him at 11 or 12, but I might have done a list on Saturday night. And obviously, we want to see him in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. It's the big fight. Or even in Naoya Inoue at some point, which is a fantasy matchup that I remember dreaming about around the same time I was dreaming about Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez a couple of years ago.
Coach Reg stands by Gervonta Davis, reminding everyone that Tank's success didn't happen overnight. He climbed multiple weight classes, faced real threats, and scored knockouts that earned worldwide respect. Reg says once a fighter reaches that level, they face constant judgment. People claim Tank's chasing money now, but the coach insists he's earned the right to secure his future. Boxing is dangerous. One bad night can end it all. After years of brutal camps, tough fights, and emotional stress, Davis deserves to take fights that reward both his legacy and his bank account. Reg emphasizes that Tank still represents real boxing values: discipline, courage, and hunger for greatness. Critics focus on what he hasn't done yet, but that's the price of being great.
And especially Tank been talking about retirement, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan? I mean, if that's your plan to retire, then go get the bag and go about your business. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm not against it.
You got some people that are very critical, Tank. Does it make sense depending on what you're in boxing for? Because you got some people that want to fight the best. You got some people that want the accolades, the belts, the undisputeds. And you got some people that just came in this game like, look, I'm trying to get my family out of poverty and give us generational wealth. Does it all depend on what you decided to box for?
Well, Tank accomplished a lot at a young age. You know what I mean? He accomplished a lot at a young age. So I wouldn't be mad if he took the bag and went about his business and never fought again. You know what I mean? Plus, look at some of the things that he's going through. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that can affect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're trying to be in this game. So I think, get the bag and go. That's your plan. Get the bag and go.
For me, of course, I wanted to see him fight Shakur. I wanted to see him fight Devin.
At press conferences, Gervonta Davis mostly listens, watching quietly and speaking only when needed. His silence builds tension. No one knows what's going on in his mind. Mannix and Mora note how this contrast fuels the hype. Jake plays the loud entertainer, while Tank looks like a silent predator waiting for the bell. This contrast shows who they really are, one born from digital fame, the other forged through boxing tradition. Even their body language tells the story of old school versus new school.
Try to egg him on and try to goad Gervonta Davis on. He's dealing with somebody that is not a quick-witted, thinker. He's not a quick-witted speaker. Tank Davis is explosive in the ring. He's fast and powerful in the ring. He's charismatic inside the ring when he's punching. But when you put a microphone in front of him, he's not articulate. He doesn't know how to quickly respond to people. He stutters a lot. He does more stuttering than talking. So Gervonta Davis in front of a microphone is not going to sell. So Tank Davis shouldn't be put in a podium like that. He should have speakers for him. He should have someone talking for him. He should have a mouthpiece. Tank Davis is not going to sell this fight. And Jake Paul knows it. That's the reason he kept throwing jabs at him. He tried to get Tank out of his shell. Tank's not quick verbally enough. He's not quick-witted. He's not quick with the tongue. So in order for him to sell this fight, he's going to have an adversary that can spit something back. Like, for instance, Chavez Jr., he didn't have that quick-witted response, but he had the backing. He had the loyal following. And Chavez Jr., like many Mexicans, don't need to speak because they do all their fighting in the ring, and people know that. Tank Davis, I don't know, man. He didn't look good in his last fight. He's not fighting the killers in his division. People are getting off that Tank train, and we know that he's had his issues outside the ring. The love's not there anymore. Tank Davis is losing a lot of passion, a lot of followers, and people aren't buying this circus that Jake Paul's trying to sell. And I'm glad that people are getting off this train. The commission in Georgia got...
People see Tank's calm attitude in totally different ways. Some think he's not excited to face Jake Paul, reading his short answers and relaxed posture as disinterest. Others say it's pure focus, that his silence hides razor-sharp concentration. Davis is known for quietly studying his opponents, memorizing every detail before striking. Boxing history is full of fighters who talked little but fought brilliantly. Maybe Tank just refuses to join the circus. He knows the only thing that matters is when punches start flying. Whether his calm means boredom or confidence, that'll be clear only on fight night.
Brother, don't forget, I still think it's a horrible look that Tyson Fury couldn't finish Francis Ngannou. That is so bad. Well, Francis Ngannou's a great boxer. Francis Ngannou, no joke, is one of the worst boxers to ever be in the UFC. He just has absurd power. No, look at the technique of Francis Ngannou. It's not that good. It's carried by power. Like, going into it, like, I'm hyped, but it's also, I'm looking at this like, bro, Gervonta has to finish. I'll legitimately cook Gervonta Davis in that press conference, and I really don't know how to feel about that. And to be honest with you, I still don't understand how boxing even allowed this to be made. Like, I don't. Like, dog, this is not an overstatement. Like, literally one of the core pillars holding up boxing is this literal, like, fake superiority complex that they have over literally every other combat sport, despite literally being the least effective main combat sport there is. Brother, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, brother, I put judo over I put boxing. In terms of practicality of combat, oh yeah, 100%. Brother, if Jake Paul makes it competitive against Gervonta Davis, I'm looking at this like, brother. Oh, well, weight difference, brother. Gervonta Davis has been training his entire life. I'm sorry, bro. It's bad enough that the fact that if this was under any other combat sport, this would literally be like one of the most one-sided matchups of all time. And it wouldn't be in favor of Davis. No, dog, if you did this under an MMA rule set, oh my gosh, bro, Paul cooks Gervonta. It's not close at all. Like round one finish level. Like, understand this, Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul is taking place in literally the only combat sport where Davis should win. I'm still shocked that they allowed it to be made. Because, like, there's no upside. If Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis, now we're kind of looking like, wait a minute. What? Like,
veteran fighter Sean Porter has seen boxing evolve firsthand. He views this matchup as proof that money now drives matchmaking more than anything else. Porter respects Jake Paul for testing himself, but wonders if this fight actually helps the sport grow. He also points out that Gervonta Davis, now a major draw, sometimes picks financial gain over legacy. Porter questions what future champions will chase, years of battles or quick paydays. He doesn't blame the fighters. He understands the business, but he challenges fans to decide what they want boxing to stand for: pride and competition, or pure entertainment. His concern isn't just this fight, it's what it means for the next generation.
Why are you doing that? How do you sort of see this scenario now for him?
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it, what to really say about it. I've only been asked this when it's been presented to me. That's when I think about it. And I can't really come up with a good answer for it. In a lot of ways, it doesn't make sense to me. Of course, we know the size differential and the kind of the list goes on from there. I don't know, man. I think we're entering a generation now, or a phase now where fighters, I don't know if it's fighters, I don't know if he doesn't care about the legacy, or if he feels like this fight doesn't matter, I'll get back to the legacy. I just don't know. This is truly it's not a legacy fight, but
analysts close to Davis argue that his career has always been about chasing greatness. Every big fight he's taken was a chance to prove something new. They admit money matters, but say Tank's main drive is showing he's the better fighter. His quietness at pressers isn't arrogance. It's a reminder that boxing is about skill, not speeches. After years of success, Davis wants his name mentioned with the greats of this era. He knows one bad night could undo everything he's built, so he trains with relentless focus. Legacy takes more than fame. It takes defining moments. And Tank still chasing those.
I don't know. Tank need to get more than that, because it's bringing Jake Paul more money than, you know what I'm saying?
Anything, but Jake Paul putting up the purse, he putting up everything.
Oh, okay.
He paying for promotions, he paying for everything.
So he getting whatever he get.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, I think it's a 60-40 cut or something like that.
I ain't mad at that.
So it's like you getting 40%, and you all got to do is show up and fight.
Nah, facts.
That's all you got to do is show up.
Facts.
And then 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a draw.
No. Tank gonna knock his. Well,
you think so?
Let me not speak too fast, but I know Tank. I pray, and I think I know that Tank is sitting on that toilet and that stool ain't brown or green. If it's red, go to the doctor.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, Tank Davis and Jake Paul, they fight in November. I personally have Tank. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Because Tank is a little different. He ain't like them other niggas who took a fall. Tank ain't finna take no fall, bro.
That's what I think too. I think like Bro got a reputation to maintain. He ain't about to just, you know what I'm saying, sign the deal just for some money.
Just for some bread.
I ain't like, it's about the money though, for sure.
For sure.
But I'm not about to.
But what they get, like 20, he got like 20 million?
But yeah, 20, I ain't gonna lie, Tank probably get 20, 30, 40.
Nate Diaz stays brutally honest when it comes to crossover fights. He doesn't pick sides or pretend this matchup fits traditional boxing rules. In his eyes, both fighters know what they're doing, putting on a show, and cashing massive checks. Diaz admits Jake's improved enough to surprise people, but he doesn't see it as a pure competition. For him, it's business first. Fans watch to be entertained, and the fighters deliver that. Nate's take reminds everyone this fight sits between sport and spectacle. It might not please boxing purists, but it keeps the world watching, and that's the real game.
I gotta ask you, Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. Does Davis have a chance?
Fuck no. Gervonta is a great boxer, but he ain't gonna be.
So you got Jake Paul by knockout, or?
No, I don't got anybody, but I don't think
he's just too small.
It's just I don't want to beat up somebody that small. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think of the fight?
I don't want to lose to somebody that. There's no point in the fight. It's a great fight, actually. I'm not hating on the fight, but I think my thoughts on it is let's watch and see what happens.
Ryan Garcia said that boxing's turning into WWE.
Yeah,
with that type of matchup. Do you agree? Last thing, White House card, like he said.